try to cut the Willmar lead in half now with the second free throw opportunity. It's on the way, and it's there. 4-2. Otters down by a basket. Willmar has made their first substitution. 5'10" junior Derek Dahlberg into the lineup. He's handling the point. Bounce pass right side, penetrating on the wing. Swaringa, the shot on the way. Good. Chris Swaringa has a basket, and it's 6-2 now. Willmar by 4. Newell right side, stops the dribble, feeds it back. Ness takes it up the lane, stripped of the ball. And now we've got a foul on Peter Draxton trying to get it back. So the Otters turned it over. Oh, it wasn't on Draxton. Okay, it's on Willmar. I thought they were calling it on Peter. It's on Mike Nagan. So Nagan gets the foul. Draxton evidently had the clear path to the ball, and Nagan tried to stop him. Justin Retzloff misses the three-pointer, and it's boarded by Willmar. Good position by Nagan. Up the left side, here comes Schnickels. Pulls it off on the dribble. Ness is on him. Back to the top of the key to Iverson. Feeds it right side. Bounce pass down low. Baseline shot blocked by Ness. We've got foul at the body. So Brent Ness is guilty of his second personal foul. And that is also team foul number 2 against the Otters. And Willmar will make another substitution. Anthony Hedloff, a 5'11" senior, will be coming into the lineup for the Cardinals. Free throw from Mike Nagan is good. Now Hedloff checks in. And we will also see Phil Lallam, a 6'2" senior. But he's going in for the shooter for Nagan, so he'll have to wait.
You're going to have to switch with one of those guys. You can't
7-2.
You have to match them.
Second one on the way, and that is good. So it's 8-2 in favor of Willmar. Justin Arneson is in. Brent Ness will come out with 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes of the ball game. And the Otters are down by 6 and off to a slow start here tonight as they trail 8-2 on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Here's Arneson penetrating, free throw line, ditching. Erickson pitches it outside of the lane. The shot by Newell is good. First field goal for the Otters. It comes with 4:51 to go in the opening quarter. And they trail 8-4. Back to the top. Iverson swings it right side. Schnickels takes the shot hard off the heel. Arneson goes high to get the rebound and takes it out of the backcourt himself. Arnie, three-point area to the top of the key to Erickson. Penetrating up the lane and knocks it in, but he got charged. Erickson with the charge. And the Otters have their second turnover. And Tim has his first personal. Team foul is the third for Fergus Falls. And Willmar now will bring it up with Erickson putting some pressure on the ball handler. And this is Hedloff, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Willmar will pass it in from across the way. Ben Iverson will pass it in the front court now for the Cardinals. His pass goes to Schnickels, lobs it inside. Pass is completed. Rejection by Newell on the shot in the lane by Spilseth. And it's retrieved out near midcourt by Hedloff, so Willmar will keep possession. Schnickels, 18-footer is good. He can step out and shoot it. He's hit 2 from that exact spot. 6'4" senior. Hitting the long shot. 10-4 now. Otters down by 6. Erickson finds Arneson. Arneson near the free throw line, backs up with it. In the offense, cuts to the free throw line, bounce pass down low. Draxton in traffic. Ball is blocked. Out of bounds it goes off Willmar. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Otters have 1 field goal and 2 free throws to show for the first half of this quarter. They trail 10-4. Draxton to Tim Erickson. Erickson is between the 2 circles against the half court. 2-3 defense of the Willmar Cardinals. Retzloff left side swings it across the floor to Arneson. 1 dribble, baseline pull up off the iron. Tipped through the lane, grabbed by Draxton. They'll reset it. Here's Arnie beyond the 3-point arc. Across the floor it goes. Retzloff takes it baseline. Missed the shot. Draxton there to clean up. Misses off the rim. And we've got a foul on the rebound. And the Otters will have some shots. Iverson with his second personal. Team foul is the third against Willmar. And we'll see Peter Draxton on the free throw line to shoot 2. Titus Christensen will be coming in for the Otters. And Kyle Rice will check in for Willmar. after the first free throw attempt. The shot by Draxton is good. So the Otters have hit all 3 of their free throws here in the opening quarter. Swaringa is back into the lineup. Kyle Rice, a 6'2 senior again. Comes out and Titus Christensen replaces him. 10-5. Cardinals have the lead. Their biggest lead has been 6. The Otters have not led in the game. The second one, nothing but net for Draxton. So the Otters have hit all 4 of their free throw attempts. And they trail by 4 points. Cardinals run it on the offensive end against the man-to-man defense. Spilseth driving the lane, missing the shot. Rebound tipped in the lane. Spilseth gets it back, kicks it out. On the left side, Swaringa stripped to the ball by Erickson. Lead pass, Arneson breaking in, and he scores on the transition with the steal. Good job by Tim Erickson and Justin Arneson as they combined on that transition basket. 10-8, Willmar by 2 now. Across the floor, Swaringa guns it into the lane, and we've got a push down low on Arnie as the ball was in the air, and that shot over the basket, and Phil Lallam will be shooting 2. So Arneson has his first foul. That's team foul number 4 against the Otters, and 6'2 senior Phil Lallam on the free throw line. In this game. Shot is on the way, and it is good. So Lallam makes it a 3-point game. Cardinals 11 and the Otters 8. Second free throw coming. It's in the air and good. So everybody's hitting the free throws tonight. Both teams are 4 for 4 on the line. And the Otters trail by 4. It's 12-8 on the Ottertail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Christensen back to Arneson at the point. Arnie penetrating. Free throw line shot on the way off the front of the rim. Grabbed in the lane by Willmar. They've done a good job on the boards. Right side, baseline, penetrating in traffic. Schnickels goes up with it, and nobody stopped it. He did what he wanted to down low that time. And the Otters are back down by 6, 14-8. Erickson, free throw line shot blocked. Controlled by Spilseth to score. Otters have had a couple of shots blocked out there in this opening quarter. We have some contact from on the far side. So Arnie's got his second personal. He got Ness on the bench with 2. Arneson on the floor with 2. Comes out, and Dusty Cassette is in. And Willmar will throw it in the backcourt, and the ball is taken by Chris Swaringa. Working on Dusty Cassette. Swaringa, right side, feeds it to the corner. And he gets a return pass on the near side of the floor. Spilseth to Schnickels. Schnickels back to the free throw line. Turnaround shot, good. Now it's an 8-point Willmar lead. The Otters were down by 6, cut it to 2, but now it's back up to an 8-point advantage for the Cardinals.
Where's the backpack?
Braxton to the top to Arneson. Arneson working the dribble, takes it into the lane. We've got a foul on the drive. No shot. Happened before the ball was released. And that foul will go against Kyle Rice, his first, team's 4th. Otters trailing by 8 with 1:34 to go in the opening quarter. Arneson passes back to Cassette. Dusty takes a dribble, finds Titus Christensen against the 2-3 zone. Left side Arneson down to the baseline. Braxton, now Cassette. A weak pass. Here's Arnie with a shot from beyond the 3-point area. Missed it. And it's Spilseth coming out on the dribble. Spilseth driving to the basket. Misses the layup attempt. Braxton is there to pick it off and he hits the board. This pass goes to Arneson. Arnie to Cassette. It was close to over and back. Hansen wanted it, but didn't get the call. Now Dusty being hounded. He stopped on the dribble, and they wanted a 5 count there and didn't get it. Newell, right sideline, takes it baseline, fires it back through. Cassette on the penetration down low. Count that basket. He draws the foul, and Dusty Cassette will go to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play. Foul is on Schnickels, his first. And that's team foul number 5. Each team with 5 team fouls now as we near the end of the opening quarter. Cassette with his first basket will try to make it a 3-point play. Newell comes out. Erickson returns. Now Willmar will bring Ben Iverson back into the lineup. And he'll replace Kyle Rice. Another substitution for Willmar. Mike Nagan returns. And Phil Wallem will leave. Braxton, Arneson, Erickson, Cassette, and Christensen in the lineup. And now Brendan Gies will replace Justin Arneson. 16-10. Willmar leading by 6. Otters have trailed by as many as 8 in this opening quarter. They have not led. Cassette with the free throw attempt. That's the first miss on the night by either team. And it's boarded by Willmar. And with 45 seconds remaining in the opening quarter, the Cardinals set it up. That passes it to Schnickels up high. Cassette. Brings it left side to Spilseth on the wing. Down to the corner it goes. Ben Iverson. They rotated right side, moving the ball well in the offense. Schnickels handed it off to Nagan. He's on him. Pass comes near side. Now they drop it down to the corner to Spilseth. He's guarded by Draxton. Penetrates on the wing and kicks it back out front. Ball's in the hands of down to 12. Swiringa working it on Erickson. Schnickels off his hand. Loose ball. And Schnickels gets it back. They feed it baseline, penetrating through the lane, picking it out. 2 on the game clock here, and the shot from outside will miss. Off the heel, and some good hard work on the defensive end by the Otters. Comes up with a stop at the buzzer. It is 16-10. Willmar, after 1 quarter of play, our first quarter wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. It took the Otters almost 3.5 minutes to get their first field goal of this first quarter. They have there, and Willmar came out hot with Schnickels scoring 6 of their 16 points. That's our first quarter wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. Zip. Good deal. That's all right. They're going to beat him tonight, I think. All right. Converted a baseline layup to start the second quarter, and the lead is back up to 8 points. It's 18-10 Willmar. Titus Christensen feeding it down low, forcing the shot up off the side of the rim, and getting the roll is Brent Ness. Ness with his first hoop. He has 2 for 2 on the line in that opening quarter. So it's 18-12 now. The high post pass to Spilseth. They get it right side to Schnickels down low. Back out. The 3 is open. It's on the way off the rim, and Ness. Good inside rebound position. He grabs it. Erickson ahead to Gies, penetrating around the defense and hits the layup. Good transition off that defensive board. 2 quick passes, and Brendan Gies going hard to the hole. 18-14 now. Willmar by 4. Under 7 minutes to play, first half. Right side of the floor on the dribble. This is Iverson. Free throw line area. Off to Schnickels. 15-footer won't drop. Hard rebound to the corner, and Gies has it. Brendan takes it out of the backcourt. Top of the key. Feeds it off to Erickson, then gets a return pass. Looks left side. Cassette bluffing the shot. Now bounce pass down low to Ness. Back to Gies. Right side. Erickson for 3. Off the rim. Tipped inside. We've got a rebounding foul coming up against Schnickels. Or make it Spilseth. Spilseth with his first. And that is team foul number 6 against Willmar. And with 6.5 minutes to play in the first half, the Otters will make substitutions here. Braxton and Retzloff are both in. Cassette and Gies will come out. Cardinals make a substitution as well. Andy Zeidema, 5'10" junior. Erickson takes the inbounds. The Otters will set up. Trailing by 4 against the half-court 2-3 zone. Titus Christensen to Erickson to Retzloff. Back to Erickson. Penetrating, dishing. Titus, a good look from three-point range. Hard off the rim, though. Tipped back out front and controlled by Christensen. Good hustle by Titus. He's got another look from three-point range, and this time he nails it. Christensen, maybe the best three-point shooter on the team. Erickson and Redsloff can all shoot it. Cassette can shoot it. But Titus may be the best at the three-point field goal. Willmar throws it away. Braxton on the break and the layup good. And for the first time in this game, the Otters have the lead. 19-18. Otters up by 1 on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Willmar wants a timeout. Will it be a foul or will it be a invite you to make your appointment early. This is early, the earliest right now, first week of January, for your income tax return preparation. So make sure that you call Smith, Evanson and Company. Make sure that you're not hurrying at the deadline, the April 15th deadline. I'm going to do that. I'll make my appointment earlier this year, earlier than the 14th of April. You should too. So give them a call at Smith, Evanson and Company, CPAs on North Union in Fergus Falls. One of our sponsors of Otter Boys basketball on AM 1250 KBRF. Otter hockey team leading 2-0 in the first period over the Moorhead Spuds. We'll keep you posted on that one. The Otters at 7-3 coming into the game tonight. Ball tipped away by Ness, and Brent is going to get his third personal foul. So Ness has 3 fouls. The Otters have 16 fouls, as do the Cardinals. David Newell will check in. Ness will come out. Newell and Braxton, Erickson and Christensen, and Retzlaff on the floor for the Otters. Willmar will pass it in from underneath. Kyle Rice will put the ball in play. It comes to the corner. That's Phil Lawlin with the basketball. Lawlin's pass out to Schnickels. He's guarded by Newell. Schnickels passing, comes to the key. On the left side now. Inside to Lawlin. Missed the shot. Tipped up by Newell and grabbed. Newell with the outlet pass to Christensen. Cuts to the middle of the floor. Stops the dribble and gives it up to Erickson. Erickson at the top of the key. Setting it up in the half-court offense. Here's Christensen, open for 3, and Fergus buries another 3. He has hit 2 threes in a row, and the Otters are up by 4, 22-18. They were down 18-10 after giving up the first points of this second quarter, but now the Otters are on a 12-point run. Off the heel by Schnickels, and a weak side rebound by Braxton. Here comes Erickson up the left side. Cuts all the way to the hole. We're going to have another foul inside, and this time we're going to call it a block. He got hit with a charge last time he took it up the lane. This time there was some movement by the defensive player Phil Lawlin, and he commits the foul. And it will put Tim Erickson on the free throw line for 2. Tim looking for his first points of the ball game. Otters are up by 4 now, and Erickson misses off the heel. Arneson is in. Christensen comes out after burying a couple of threes out there. Good job by Titus. Some good hustle also after a loose ball to keep it in the offensive end a couple of possessions ago. He helped spark that Otter run of 12 in a row, and Erickson makes it 13 in a row. His first point of the ball game. And the Cardinals turn it over on the inbounds. They did not handle it cleanly. Zaidema could not handle the pass. Justin Arneson will put it in play underneath the offensive basket. 4.5 minutes to go, first half. Otters lead it 23-18 on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard.
Skip it.
Off to Newell, baseline area. Retzlaff, Erickson, swings it left side to Arneson for 3, and Justin Arneson has his first three-pointer of the night. He has 5 points. 3 baskets have been from three-point range. 2 by Christensen, and that one by Arneson, and they have scored 16 straight points. And that run will end here as they convert down low. Jeff Clancy getting the basket. And now the Otters will take a timeout with 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first half. They've taken a 20-second timeout. It's 26-20. The Otters out in front for 30. You're listening to 50 KBRF. second quarter. The Otters have a 6-point lead. It is 26-20 with 3:50 to go in the first half. Retzloff, baseline shot won't drop. The weak side rebound is grabbed by Phil Lallam of Willmar. So Coach Hansen has played a lot of players out there tonight. He's gone 10 deep. Otters have played a lot of players as well. Willmar with the basketball. Lallam to the top of the key. A three on the way, and he goes a three. 6'3" junior from way outside. 26-23 now. Otters by three. Arneson penetrating, dishing. Newell goes hard to the basket. Charge trying against David Newell. Lallam took the charge. The basket. Newell has his first personal foul, and that is team foul number 7. So both teams now have committed 7 team fouls, and the bonus will be on the rest of the way. No shots after the charging foul, though. 3:15 to go, first half. Otters up by 3. Now Arneson with the steal. Arneson on the break, off the steal. The layup is good. Nice job, boy, he does that so well. Arnie's got 7. The Otters are up by 5. Willmar wants timeout. And it's the third time, I believe, this time. 2:57. It's only a 20. Going to use his second 20 here. So Hansen has used both of his 20-second timeouts. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first half. The Otters lead at 28-23. Otters are at Thief River Falls on the Friday night. We'll have that game for you right here on 1250 KBRFA. And boy, I'm out to bowl the Thursday night. See a good Little 8 conference game. You'll have that one right here also on 1250 KBRFA-AM as Hillcrest Lutheran Academy goes up against the Underwood Rockets. That game in Underwood on Thursday night. It is an 8 o'clock game. We'll have it for you on the radio Thursday on 1250 KBRFA and Hillcrest and Underwood in boys basketball. Willmar with the ball right now, down by 5. They take it down low now from outside the three-point arc, and it's off the front of the rim, and Peter Draxton grabs the board. Christensen, bounce pass ahead to Newell, blocks the pass, now delivers it across the floor to Cassette, who pulls up and pops the 18-foot. Dustin Cassette with a field goal. He's got 4 points, and the Otters now by 7. Right side feed on the wing. Iverson pulls up from 15, overshoots the basket, rebound blocked by Newell, and a foul on Newell. David's got his second personal. So David's put the Cardinals on the line here. And it's Ben Spilseth looking for his first points of the ball game. Spilseth is the second leading scorer on the team on the average. He's averaging 9 points a game. 2 behind Justin Schnickels. Now Schnickels is back in. We also see Mike Nagan returning. Lallam leaves and Clancy leaves. Clancy ignited a little bit of offense in the second quarter with 5 points off the bench. Spilseth trying to convert his second free throw opportunity. And he does. So there's the first point of the game for Spilseth. Otters lead it by 6 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining first half. Christensen has it, penetrating, baseline, double team, passing off, got it back, now fires it through. Erickson at the top, swings left side. Christensen from outside, hard off the rim. And the long rebound, grabbed by Swaringa. Swaringa sets it left side. Nagan driving around the pick by Schnickels, puts it up high off the glass, no good. Rebound attempt, no good, and we've got a foul on the Otters on the rebound end. It's going to be against Cassette. Dusty picks up his first. 9th team foul against the Otters, so it's still a 1-on-1 situation. You get to the 10th team foul, of course, in the half, and it turns into a 2-shot situation. Not there yet. Spilseth back on the line. His team trailing by 6, and he misses off the heel. So Spilseth is in only 1 out of 3.
Everybody else is
Second attempt on the way, and it is good. So Spilseth with 2. 30-25 is our score on the Ottersfield Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. The Otters up by 5. David Newell comes out. David's got 2 fouls. Justin Arneson with 2. Brent Ness with 3. So the 3 of them are on the bench right now. Willmar has only Ben Iverson more than 1 foul. He has 2. Christensen, right side for the Otters. Who lead it by 5 with a minute 40 to go in the half. Erickson, left side of the floor. Justin Retzloff up high, taking the pass. Dishes down low to the baseline. Cassette feeds it into Braxton. Fights his way up for the shot and missed it, but he's fouled. And Peter's back on the line.
That was pretty good motion, guys.
And that foul on Mike Nagan is his second. Well, Braxton with 4 points has hit both of his free throw opportunities tonight. He'll get 2 more here. Otters are 5 of 7 as a team from the line. Make it 5 of 8 as Peter bangs it off the front of the rim, no good. Phil Lallam back in for Willmar, replacing Mike Nagan. First time since the 73-74 season that Willmar has played Fergus Falls. Braxton missing both. The defensive board pulled down by Skillset, and it goes out of bounds to Willmar. Good defense by the Otters and good pressure by Erickson on the ball that time. 1:26 remaining in the half. Otters trailing by 5 as they throw the ball in. Cassette, 3-point area against the zone. Back out to Erickson. Returns it to Dusty Cassette. Drops it down to Braxton. Outside to Erickson. Quick movement. Cassette inside the Retzloff. There's a 3 by Cassette. That's off the rim. And on the rebound, scramble for it. Braxton with great hustle. Good job by Peter Braxton. Erickson will set it up. Christensen, 3-point area to the corner. Braxton drives in, goes up for it, hits the shot from his team with a minute to go in the half. And Peter now is 6. Otters are on top by 7. Bounce pass right side, knocked away by Erickson out of bounds in front of the Otter bench. Good hustle again by Tim Erickson. Cardinals will pass it into the backcourt. Now they set it up. High post pass, Schnickels. He's guarded by Braxton. Off on the right side to Iverson. Forces it inside, and Retzloff strips it away, and it goes out of bounds. Otters denying the interior pass that time, and with 42 seconds left in the first half, Willmar will pass it in from underneath. Iverson will throw it in. Right-hand corner, now back to the top, through the hands of Swaringa, but he did recover. Erickson's on him. Swaringa to the free throw line into Schnickels, and the easy layup. Schnickels has 8 points. Others wanted a double dribble call. Thought that Swaringa put it to the floor, put it to the floor again. And referee saw it as, I think, an Otter either touched it or else Here's Erickson down low. Braxton fights his way up to the shot, overshoots the hoop with 10 seconds to go. Willmar has a chance to cut it to 3 with a 2-point basket here. Schnickels with a shot. He hits it from the corner, and it is 32-29. A good finish for the Cardinals, who trail by 3 at the half, 32-29. On the Otterfield Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard, our second quarter wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. The 3-point field goal helping the Otters as they went on a very nice run as they scored 16 consecutive points to start the second quarter after.
Talk about it in downtime.
That's all right, yeah. 61-53, huh?
Where are they going?
I know those boys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. What's your record, Keith?
1-2.
back at the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium, and the second half is underway. Pass almost got away, but Erickson retrieved it on the near side. Here's a dish down to Newell. Reverse layup off the feed from Ness, and the Otters have the first points of the second half. They lead it now by 34-29. Junior varsity action earlier today. Willmar beat Fergus Falls 61-53. Some of the Otter walking wounded getting back into action. Big block by Newell. Off that shot on penetration. The Otters control it. Retzlaff pulls up, pops it off the side of the rim, and Willmar gets the board. That JV game, Andy Larson scored 16, Ryan Carlson 12, and Brian Larrabee had 8. Into the lane, the turnaround shot dropped. And still has his first field goal. Coach Schuler wanted to travel on it. Has 1-1 all night. They haven't gotten it. 34-31. Here's Ness in tight, and he lays it in. Ness with a half dozen. And the Otters are up by 5. They put some pressure on, trying to cause some problems, bringing it up the floor. Spill set across the way to Schnickels. Schnickels is picked up by Ness. Sends it right side into the hands of Swaringa. Down into the corner it goes. Iverson trying to penetrate on the baseline, dishes it off, and Newell goes up high and blocks the shot. Now here's Tim Erickson over the line. Erickson cutting in on the wing. Has the ball stripped away. That's only the third turnover for the Otters. Loose ball scramble, and Willmar comes up with it. Across the floor to Iverson. Iverson from outside misses the shot. Ness on the defensive board, gives it to Tim Erickson. 6:10 remaining in the third quarter, and the Otters are up by 5. It is 36-31. Peter Draxton on the wing. Draxton driving to the corner. Back out to Newell. Drops it inside. Here's the penetrating shot by Ness, and it's good. High off the glass and down, and Ness has 8 points. Brent's playing with 3 fouls, remember. Short timeout for Willmar. They do not have any points. A full timeout here. 5 minutes, 48 seconds to go, third quarter. Score is 38-31. Otters by 7 on the Otter Tail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. We're back in a minute.
199. Timmy's going to be up here busting his guys. You owe him and yourself to get up there and not just drop back into here. Get your goal going. That's full timeout. Full timeout. I know what my mouth is.
Committing the foul, going after the steal on the inbounds pass. That's the first foul of the second half, and Peter's first personal on the night. Otters playing aggressive man-to-man D. They are up by 7, 38-31. Willmar has the basketball with Ben Iverson at the top, swinging it right side to Wallum in the corner. Steal by Ness. Here comes Ness on the drive, double team to the corner, ball knocked away. Brent recovers, throws it out for Retzlaff, and a good job by Justin. Here's Erickson, swings it right side to Draxton, drops it inside to Newell, through the lane. Retzlaff, block shot, foul Schnickels, and Retzlaff will shoot 2. Schnickels has his third. And Justin Retzlaff is on the free throw line looking for his first points in the ballgame. Otters are 5 for 9 from the line tonight. They hit their first 4 shots, but have hit only 1 of 5 since then. And Justin misses. So they're only at 50%. Well, they did not give the foul to Schnickels. They gave it to, I guess they gave it, no, they haven't put it on the board, that's all. They did give it to Schnickels. Second one up and good. So Justin Retzlaff has his first point as he hits 1 of 2 from the line. And with 5:15 to go in the third, the Otters have equaled their largest lead, up by 8 points. They rotate. It's a 5-point lead with 5 minutes to play in the third. Erickson out out to Ness, top of the key. Ness with a free throw line area dribble, passing it off to Retzloff, spins left side, takes it up, charging on Justin Retzloff, and a turnover. And that is the 4th turnover for the Otters. They only had 2 in the first half. First personal on Justin Retzloff. Willmar will throw it up the side of the floor, and they go to the fast break out of the backcourt and complete it as they beat Justin Retzloff back, and Ben Iverson converts it. Nice pass, nice execution on that inbounds play, and it's now a 3-point difference. Erickson feeds Ness at the baseline. Back out to Draxton, across to Retzloff. Top of the key, guns it inside. There's contact there, and a foul being whistled against Willmar on Spilseth. Spilseth picks up his 2nd personal, and that's team foul number 2 now against Willmar. Retzloff will leave. Justin Arneson comes in. 4 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, and the Otters are up by 3. Justin Arneson has the ball. Goes to the corner to Ness.
The emergency alert system for the city of Fergus Falls. This is only a test. If this had been an actual alert, you would have been given information as to the nature of the emergency and what action should be taken. I repeat, this has only been a test. We now return you to your regular programming.
Uses a glass in and out. Newell with the board, the basket, and he draws the foul. David Newell had 6, and he'll go to the line looking for 7. Good job on that offensive board by David Newell. Good body control as he went up for the shot. Wildman has his 2nd personal. Team foul is the 3rd against Willmar in this 3rd quarter. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to play in the 3rd, and Newell hits the free throw. So it's a 3-point play. David has 7 points, and the score is 44-38. By 6, and Arnie with the steal. Arneson on the drive, takes it into the lane, dishes off, and Ness backs it through. Brent Ness with an 8-point quarter. The Otters have equaled their largest lead once again. They are up by 8 with 3.5 to play in the 3rd. 46-38 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Chris Moringa has it knocked away by Tim Erickson. Dusty Cassette and Titus Christensen are into the lineup for the Otters. Tim Erickson will get a break, and Brent Ness will come out. And Willmar will substitute also. They bring in number 45, Mike Megan. We also see Andy Zeidema, 5'10" junior guard, off the bench. Megan will pass it in from midcourt, with the Otters leading by 8, and the inbounds goes to Zeidema. Zeidema against Christensen. Otters staying in that man-to-man defense. Penetrating, Megan, bounce pass through the lane. Spilseth misses, rebound attempt doesn't drop. Another board on the offensive end, no good, and now we've got a rebounding foul. And that foul is going to be assessed to Mike Megan, who will pick up his 3rd personal. So Megan has 3, Nichols has 3, and Ness has 3 for the Otters. The team foul is the 4th of the half for Willmar, and with 3:11 to play in the 3rd, the Otters lead it by 8. Justin Arneson kicks it ahead to Titus Christensen. Now feeding into the lane, ball is loose, they tie it up, Willmar picks it away. Now Arneson intercepts the breakout attempt. And here's Arneson feeding Draxton, and he threw it away, trying to force it inside. And the Otters have their 6th turnover now, their 4th turnover of the 3rd quarter. 2:45 to go in the 3rd. The 3-point attempt is open. It's taken, no good, and Newell goes up high through the defensive board. Up the right side, Cassette hits Draxton. Baseline pull-up. Oh, threw that one way over the basket. And the weak side rebound is controlled by Willmar by Andy Zeidema. Zeidema against Christensen. Works it outside, bounce pass across the floor. You don't do that on Arnie. He picks him, and Arnie will break in and hit the layup. Great basket. Justin Arneson has 9. He's come up with about 5 steals today. 2:10 remaining. And there's an attempted steal by Draxton. Good hustle by Peter. He knocked it away and out of bounds. Nichols coming in, but Willmar wants a timeout. 2:10 remaining. They have only 1 timeout left in the game. It's 48-38. The Otters lead it by 10. And we're back with more in 1 minute. from the Fairgrounds Ice Arena. The Otters are leading Moorhead 3-1 in the second period of that hockey game. Here at the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium, it's the Otters 48, Willmar 38. 2:10 left in the third quarter. The Cardinals looking to put the ball in play. Zeideman takes the pass. Good pressure by the Otters. Christensen's on him. Zeideman goes one-on-one with him. Crosses into the front court. Working the dribble. Left side baseline all the way to the hole. Missed the layup. Boy, he had an open alley, but he missed it. Gets his own rebound. Missed his shot. And it's Newell picking it down on the second rebound. Christensen, left side. Cassette. Back out to the top to Titus. Stops the dribble, swings it left side. Arneson has it, 1:45 to go in the third. Otters by 10. Arnie cuts in, dishes off. Oh, and Newell with a two-hop jam at the baseline. And a beautiful by Arnie. Penetrating, drawing the defense, and feeding an open Newell, who jams it. 9 points for David. Turnaround shot doesn't drop. In traffic, comes away with a rebound, dribbles out of the traffic, goes behind the back on the dribble, hits Titus, free throw line, passes it back. Arneson, three-point area, takes a dribble, waits for the defender to clear, missed the shot from the three-point arc, and we've got a backcourt foul on Draxton off the rebound. Ben Spilseth controlled the board, and Draxton fouled him, his second. Tim Erickson coming back in. Justin Retzloff will also return. 1:13 to go. Third quarter. Up 50-38, their biggest lead of the night. Newell and Draxton will have the rest here as Retzloff comes in along with Erickson. Willmar will set it up. Top of the key, they swing it left side. Penetrating, baseline, shot won't drop. Offensive rebound, Nagan in traffic. Won't get the ball to drop, but he does draw the foul. And Titus Christensen has his first personal, and that is team foul number 4 against the Otters in the second half. Each team now with 4 second half fouls. And Mike Nagan, who has 4 points and has hit 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, is back on the line, and he will hit the free throw. Otters lead now is at 11. 1:01 to play, third quarter. Second free throw attempt by Nagan is good. Half a dozen for Mike Nagan. Here's Erickson, left side Christensen, the open three, and Titus misses off the front of the rim. Defensive board belongs to Iverson, and the outlet pass to Schnickels, up over the midcourt stripe. Justin Retzloff on him, coming out to get the pass, Spilseth, driving on Christensen, feeds it out. Nagan to Iverson, right side, knocked away by Justin Retzloff, and from in front of the Willmar bench, the ball will be put in play with 40 seconds remaining third quarter. And it's Mike Nagan, the 6'1 junior, who will pass it in. 50-40, the Otters lead it by 10. 40 seconds left, third quarter. Outside shot is open for Iverson. Spins around the rim, no good. Justin Retzloff is there. Here comes Tim Erickson after the feed from Retzloff. Left side Cassette, bounce pass down low. Arneson in traffic. Side of the lane, forces the shot, and Arneson gets it down. Don't ask me how. 11 points for Justin Arneson. He was in the land of the Giants, and he somehow got the shot off and got it in. Inside pass, Spilseth in the lane, puts it back out. The three is open. He had a foot on the line. It's only 2. He's got a dozen, and that's the end of the third quarter with the Otters up by 10, 52-42. Our third quarter wrap for Integrity Computer Systems. Brent Ness with an 8-point quarter. David Newell with 7, including a big jam on the baseline off a feed from Justin Arneson. And the Otters have a double-digit lead after 3. That's our third quarter wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. No, he had his foot on the line. Schnickel. we start the final 8 minutes of regulation play here at the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. And the Otters enjoying a 10-point lead, 52-42. That led by as many as 12. Top of the key, Willmar with the basketball. Jones, 6'2", sophomore, is into the lineup. He's one of the players that Coach feels will really help this team in the future. Young player with some potential. Here he is down low, missing the turnaround shot at the baseline. And the rebound is grabbed by Willmar. They keep it in the offensive end, off that offensive board. And the pull-up jumper won't drop. Ness clears it. Ahead to David Newell. Newell on the near sideline. Kicks it down low to Justin Retzloff. Against the half-court zone. Now back to the top to Tim Erickson. Well, Erickson at the top. Now Willmar going to the man-to-man in their half-court. Newell inside. Ness in traffic. Bank shot, no good. Draws the foul. And Brent's going to shoot two. Now, for the number of minutes Brent has played tonight, he was in foul trouble. The first half he didn't play much at all. He had only 3 fouls, but for the number of minutes he's played, he's been very productive. 12 points on the night, 2 for 2 on the line, and he's there again shooting 2. Otters have hit 7 out of 12 from the line, make it 7 out of 13 as it bounces off the rim twice, no good. Out of the lineup for Willmar is Nagin. Phil Lallam is back in. Ness with his second opportunity, good. So it's 53-42 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Ness comes to Lallam at the top, swings it right side. Iverson trying to lob it down low. Travis Jones, his pass along the baseline goes out of bounds, and it went off the hands of Peter Draxler.
That's how you sit. Just exactly like that.
6:48 left as Willmar looks to throw it in now on the offensive end.
On the baseline side, you want to go.
Now the inbounds pass comes out front. And it's grabbed there by Swaringa. Goes to the corner with it. Back out Iverson. Driving in off the glass high. No good. Tipped out on the rebound, and Swaringa has the 3. Misses it. Jones with a rebound. No good. Gets another one. We've got a rebounding foul coming against the Otters. Either Ness or Retzloff on the back. It's going to be Ness with his 4th.
Thank you.
So Ness with 4 fouls, and with 6:34 to go in the 4th quarter, the Otters lead it by 11. No shots. It was on the rebound. Each team now with 5 team fouls.
Shooter, Brett!
Iverson will pass it in. Lallam back out, and Ness steals. 11 Willmar turnovers. Draxton. Newell, free throw line jumper open, down. And Newell pulls up and pops it in. He's got 11. He and Brent Ness, along with Justin Arneson, all in double figures for the Otters. 6:15 to go. The 13-point lead the Otters currently own is their largest, and there's a turnover, a travel at midcourt by Willmar. Good D by Brent Ness. Otters will throw it in at midcourt with Draxton to pass the ball in. Peter being guarded closely. Now the ball knocked away, and we've got a foul called on Willmar. Over the back trying to get it, Anthony Hedloff getting the foul. That's his first. Team foul is the 6th of the second half. And now Travis Jones will come out. Spilseth is back in. Draxton will toss it in from across the floor. Peters pass up the sideline. Newell driving, reversing, good. David playing a very good game. 13 points for Newell against pressure. Spilseth out of the backcourt. 6 minutes to go in the game. We've got a foul on the drive. And that will be team foul number 6 against the Otters. And it's personal foul number 3 against David Newell. So Ness with 4, Newell with 3, and they're both on the floor with under 6 minutes to play in the game. And the Otters up by 15. They have held Willmar off the board so far in the 4th quarter. They've held them 13 second-half points. Spilseth to the corner, the 3 by Iverson, good. So Iverson hits the 3. He has 7 points, and the lead is back to a dozen. Here comes Erickson. We've got contact at midcourt. They will put Erickson on the line for the 1-and-1 as Hedloff has picked up his second personal. Erickson is 1 for 2 on the free throw line. Now Hedloff will come out. 5 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. Otters up by a dozen. At last check, the Otter hockey team was leading 3-1 over Moorhead in the second period. Erickson's free throw, good. So Tim has his second point, both from the line. He's looking for his first field goal in this game. The Otters are up by 13. 5:42 remaining. Second one on the way, and that is good. So Erickson has 3, and the lead is 14 for the Otters. Erickson pressuring the ball, and Zeidema gets it over the line. Zeidema bounce pass right side, still set. Double teamed at the baseline, knocked away by Newell. Good baseline D by Peter Draxton.
Very nice, bro. Nice job.
Now from in front of the Willmar bench, the Cardinals will pass it in.
Watch backside.
Lallam bounce to the corner. Spillset with a bounce pass, and we've got a travel called on Justin Schnickels, and that was the double-team defensive pressure by the Otters that caused that turnover. And that's 13 Willmar turnovers, and now full-court pressure being applied by Willmar. Newell having trouble finding someone. Now he does get it to Erickson. Erickson takes it up against Zeidema, spins into the lane, puts the ball in the air, misses off the heel. Newell, nice dish to Draxton. What a great rebound indeed. And Draxton finishes with the basket. David Newell has made some very athletic plays here tonight. 61-45. The Otters up by 16 with 5 minutes to play. This is their biggest lead of the night. The baseline, Schnickels can't get around. Back to three-point area. Lallam missed everything. Erickson rebounds. Ahead to Draxton. Double digits for Peter as he lays it in. 10 points. Give Erickson the assist, and with 4:40 left in the ball game, the Otters lead it by 18. A timeout taken by Coach Mike Hansen. That'll be his loss. 63-45. The Otters lead it. We're back with more basketball in 1 minute. Yep. Third period. All right, thank you. 4-1 in the third.
Okay, we're going to go with...
At the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium, it's the Otters 63, Willmar 45 in high school boys basketball with 4:43 left. Willmar's out of timeout. Both teams are in the bonus for the rest of the game in foul shots. And from the Fairgrounds Ice Arena, the Otters are leading the Spuds 4-1 in high school hockey. Third period. The dribble, bounce pass left side. Iverson back out. Arnie going for the steal, knocks it away, has the breakaway. Zeidema trying to catch him, won't do it. Layup good. Arnie's got 13. He's got a half dozen at least off steals in transition. Zeidema working on Christensen. Right side feed, they go to the corner. Iverson has it now. The set is on him. Andy Larson is in for the first time. And we've got a foul called. And the bonus on, as we said, and Spillset will go to the line. And Andy Larson making his first appearance as a varsity player for the Otters. Gets the foul. Andy's a 6'3" junior. He was a Detroit Laker last year, but moved into the school district this last year. And he's been hurting. Groin injury. Missed all the action so far. Played in the JV game earlier today and had 16 to lead all scorers in that junior varsity game. Willmar won 61-53 in that one. Free throw is good by Spilseth. He has 5 points, 3 of them from the line, and make it 4 from the line. And now he'll come out. He'll be replaced by Jeff Clancy. 65-47. Otters by 18. Their biggest lead has been 20. We are at the midway point of this fourth quarter. Arneson looking to throw it in. Bounce pass Cassette, returns it back to Arnie. Ahead now Christensen off his legs. Right back to Arneson, turns and bangs it in off the glass. That was a good bounce right back at him. That's 15 for Justin Arneson. And the Otters are up by 20 once again. Right side on the wing. This is Kerry Jeremiahson going to the baseline. Shot on the way off the front of the rim. No good by Schnickels. Grabbed by Retzloff. Outlet goes to Christensen. Christensen lead pass Cassette into the lane. Ball loose. Dusty gets it back. Feeds it to Retzloff. The three-pointer off the front of the rim. Boarded by Andy Larson. He couldn't handle it. Out of bounds it goes. 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. Brendan Gies is in. Justin Retzloff will come out. Otters by 20. Nichols leaves. New player in for Willmar will be who? Travis Jones back in. 6'2 sophomore. Terry Jeremiahson, a 5'11 sophomore. Now Willmar against full court pressure. Otters up by 20. Lallam brings it into the front court. Fires it across the floor. Now the dish out to the top of the key, knocked away by Gies, and Brendan could not control it. Out of bounds. Willmar makes another substitution. Matt Williams coming in, 6'1 senior. And he will replace Jeff Clancy in the lineup for the Cardinals. Cardinals throw it across the floor. And they do get it in bounds. Jeremiahson down to the corner. Lallam has it, lost it. Josh Swedberg got a hand on that one. The pass up the lane is off the hands of Willmar's Chris Swaringa. It's the 15th turnover for the Cardinals. And now into the ball game is Eric Morsetter. So Eric Morsetter, who is a sophomore, 6'2 sophomore, into the ball. And there's Andy Larson with a 15-footer from the side. And his first basket as an Otter, 69-47. Otters by 22, 2:40 left. Right side entry pass to Jones, turnaround, a little hook shot doesn't drop for him. Weak side rebound, Swedberg, outlet to Brendan Gies. Gies three-point area, pulls up, 18-footer, yes! Brendan gets it, he's got 4. 2:25 left in the Otters by 24. Across the floor it goes. Penetration, Morsetter into the lane, off the front of the rim, draws the foul, and will shoot 2.
One guy cut off the baseline, please.
And that foul is on Josh Swedberg, his first. So Morsetter, the sophomore who just checked in, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Eric Morsetter, 6'2", missed it. Now we'll see Brian Larrabee in, Titus Christensen, Charlie Schoenhardt in for Dusty Cassette. The Otters lead it by 24, 61-47 on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Morsetter, having missed the first one, will try again. Good. Only 6 points in the fourth quarter for Willmar. Brendan Gies handling the basketball. Left side to Larrabee. Back out on the wing to Schoenhardt. Across the floor it goes to Brendan Gies. Looks to Andy Larson. Larson working the dribble. Baseline pull-up. Got it. Andy Larson can shoot and get his first 2. He's been itching, I know, to get in. And he's looking good here in his first varsity action. 25-point lead for the Otters. Right side penetration. Ball stripped away by Swedberg. Gets it to Larrabee. Nice job by Josh. Gies, middle of the floor, 1:40 left. Brendan stops the dribble. Bounce pass entered down low to Swedberg. A little trouble handling. He's double team, kicks it back out. Gies, baseline pull up. Brendan's hot. He's got 6. And the the Otters looking good, 75-48. They struggled in the first half, but they have dominated the second half. They've given up 19 second-half points. Right side, three-point area, penetration, dishing, free throw line shot, open, good. Terry Jeremiah hits the field goal, 75-50. 1:05 to go. Brendan Gies, bounce pass to Larrabee. Out of bounds on the near side as it went off Larrabee. They knocked it away from Larrabee. And now Bryan will throw it in. Back to Brendan Gies, top of the key. Gies cuts in, pulls up, shoots again, and Brendan's got 8. Good job by Brendan Gies with 6 of his 8 here in the fourth quarter. You can tell he's got the rhythm. He feels it out there tonight. 45 seconds left. 77-50. Right side of the floor, penetration, now through the lane, three-point area, cutting in, free throw line. They dish it up the lane, knocked away, recovered by the Otters. And here's Gies with a half minute to go. Penetrating, kicking it out. Larson goes to the baseline. He spots, shoots over the basket. Weak side rebound controlled by Willmar. Terry Jeremiahson at midcourt. Jeremiahson bounce pass down low baseline. And we got a foul called inside on Josh Swedberg. And that is going to put Travis Jones on the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Josh Swedberg with his second personal. Travis Jones with the 1-and-1. 18 seconds remaining.
Get in there after
Otters by 27. This is their biggest lead. They've held it a couple of times. Schoenhart with a rebound, and Charlie's knocked to the floor. And we've got a foul called there, and he'll go to the line. And that foul on Terry Jeremiahson will put 6'4" junior Charlie Schoenhart on the free throw line for the 1-and-1. 17 seconds remaining. Otters 77, Willmar 50 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. And Schoenhart the front end of the 1-and-1. Good. Charlie's first point. Second one coming. And that one is off the heel. No good. Grabbed by Willmar. Rebounded by Morsetter at midcourt. Morsetter gets a return pass. Here's it downloaded by Larson. And the Otters get it. Willmar has turned it over 18 times. The Otters have only 7 turnovers in the ballgame tonight. 8 seconds remaining. Larson into Brendan Gies. Brendan dribbling through the traffic, cutting in all the way to the hole. Layup, yes. Brendan's in double figures. 8-point quarter, 10-point game, and the Otters dominate the second half and win it tonight 80-50 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Our fourth quarter wrap for Integrity Computers.
Aronson